Well, starting a business is always something harrowing, and frankly, I didn't like the alternative of corporate life. And so when I came up with my business, it was really the company that I had always wanted to hire that I ended up creating. And so it was someone who understood my strategy and what I had to get done on the day-to-day, and really just come in and basically be an extension of my brain and my team. So I ended up creating the secret weapon that I always was on the hunt for, really. I think what's missing is really people that understand the pressures and the stresses on someone that's an editor-in-chief or a chief marketing officer or someone who is in the job day in, day out. And you need them to essentially be an extension of you and your team. So sometimes you need them to make you a hero. Sometimes you need them to create the perfect dinner party for you. And other times you just need a killer digital strategy. And I think range is the biggest differentiator for us in that we really seek to partner with our clients and figure out how to hit a home run for them, whether that's being on the front page of the newspaper or figuring out how to create the perfect White House Correspondents' Weekend for your guests and your colleagues. So it really, I think range is the name of our game right now. You know, the women question is a good one for me. I always had relatively senior jobs at an early age, and I think as a ambitious woman, a new mother, and a proud wife and now business owner, I think you're constantly looking to support people that are in your make, so to speak. So I have a team of 10 colleagues, and 8 of them are women, and I wish I could tell you that that was a conscious choice, but I think sometimes women have a better opportunity to really kill it at work and kill it at home and compartmentalize all that they have to do to be hyper efficient and really effective at the work. So I think just not treating women differently is what I'm doing for women, in that, you know, talent is talent. And I think because 80% of my team is female based, you know, it's a special blend of characters for sure. The one piece of advice I would give to other women starting a business is really not to skimp on themselves. And what do I mean by that? I mean, buy the pair of shoes that you know are going to make you stand up taller when you go into that meeting. Figure out the office space that really speaks to the values and the culture that you're trying to create. And I only half tease when I say I got in a tiff early on with my business partner, Erin, because the third employee I hired was a full-time driver. And she said, "You can't hire a driver, we're a new company." And I said, "But I figured out how much money we spend on Uber, and I need to do business in between meetings, so we need a driver." And you know what? It was the single best hire that we made, I think, barring Erin, of course, as a new business, because it allowed us to be efficient and to not skimp on really doing everything to a higher standard than our competition does. So it's there's no shame in my game for that, for sure. My suggestion is to be indispensable. I think that there are plenty of opportunities for both men and women, and each environment needs both in order to succeed. So I think that doing the best that you can do and putting in the time and energy to really nail your craft, whether that's bodybuilding or corporate governance or hairstyling, I think that to be successful, you have to be prepared to do the work, and you have to be gracious along the way. And I think grace and hard work always pays off, especially for women.